I am discombobulated, everybody. Hey, Nancy, I go on vacation for 3 days and I am discombobulated in hot. It is so hot in Houston. Woo! Hey, Nancy, I'm trying to put a good meal together and watch and listen to Michelle. Calgon. Okay. I have a big haul to show you tomorrow. Well, I don't know how big, but a decent size haul. But we have this love sign that we're going to mess with tonight. This peace sign. We're going to see how much we get done. Hi, Esther. And these two, we don't know what we're doing. We're going to be all over the place for a little while. Okay, we're not using that. We're not using that. So we'll show you those tomorrow. So we got this be happy. We have this little love. My favorite, Mackenzie Child, Courtly Check Napkins. Okay. If you all missed my first TV series Monday at 3 p.m., you can still watch it under Crafty Peep. It is called Easy Peasy Crafty Fun. It was on at 3 p.m. It'll be on every Monday at 3 p.m. You can come watch it over on Crafty Peep Live. Or if you have a Roku or Fire Stick, you can go under the app Craft CRT, Craft Round the Clock, CRTC space TV. Hi, Harneal. Hi, Robin. Good to see you. Hi, Doreen. Okay. We got that. We got some black, white, and pink. I love those colors. Those were the colors of my gift shop. I had a gift shop and a gift basket shop early 2000. And I got this today, and these today. So we're going to do something with those. And then I have these out of my stash. But we might be using those. So let's get to it. I think I said hi to everybody, huh? If you're able to share this out. Hey, Lori B. Hi, Bethwyn. Let me get the link for Bethwyn. Everybody loves with Bethwyn because they get to hear her lovely voice. I was bragging on you, Bethwyn. I was saying my family's down here from Kansas City, my bonus daughter and her family. And we were saying, she said, my bonus daughter goes, but have you ever met her? I go, yeah. I mean, not physically touched her, but physically seen her on the screen and hear her voice every Wednesday. So I feel like I know her more than some cousins that I haven't seen forever and ever. Okay. And I'm discombobulated. You know, usually you leave on a vacation like a Friday afternoon to a Sunday evening. Well, since my husband's retired, we're not restricted to those times. And so we didn't head down to Galveston until Monday after my TV series. And so today feels like, what's it feel like? Maybe a Monday. I don't know. Hi, Potter, people are saying. Okay. We have an hour together. I hated to see what Christy is going through. Hopefully she's able to fight it and win it and be back to normal. That is just silly, silly, silly. but a lot of sweet followers that follow us on the other big platform, we'll be talking about something like somebody cut me off in traffic. Hello,
Hello.
hello, and
Hello.
they will innocently throw up a angry
Can you hear
face.
me?
They don't know they're hearing. Yes, we are hearing you.
Okay.
Can everybody hear her? Um,
Your family
So-
think I'm a scammer, don't they? They think I'm here to rip you off.
well, after I'm done with this I have two conversations going. So so now, if you have like, there's several of you that do have craft channels, you got to be careful with what you're saying in the craft, because that's how Christy innocently got in trouble.
Crazy.
It's crazy.
Poor darling. So stressful.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. My goodness. So we got this from the 5-quarter store. Go ahead.
Well, with like less than an hour before she had to go on, it all happened, and there was like,
oh my gosh.
And of course, it was just like really hard to try and work out how to fix it because nothing would work. And Robin, I forgot it. I didn't forget. I didn't know it was your birthday, and I missed it. And you always make such a big, lovely deal of everyone's birthdays.
Aww. I said happy birthday over on Instagram.
I know you did. I saw. That's why I quickly.
Nancy, we're just going to talk in code, but she innocently, they were talking about square pant.
Well, it's a little bit more complicated. Design and Vine made a craft, and she had three.
Don't say the word CUT, just in case I don't want to get in YouTube jail.
No, I don't think you can. But she made a craft, and there were 3 little squares, and she was reusing, she was recycling, and so the top one she used symbols. So she had the top one was a the fingers for peace, and the second one was a love heart, and the third one was like a little emoji, like a little happy face, and she had it on 2 lines of lace, and she just suddenly saw, and she thought, oh, it looks like SpongeBob SquarePants. And then everyone was laughing, and she couldn't get away from the idea it looked like it. And she was, trying to brainstorm what to do to make it stop looking like it. And someone said, and it wasn't just Christy, I'm sure other people were saying it too, but I actually wasn't watching the chat to see exactly who was saying it. Like I was busy putting links in and stuff, so I wasn't exactly sure. But someone had suggested that those extensions to the lace be removed so as to remove the illusions. And before you knew it, Facebook goes, "But that's violence." And she's in Facebook jail for 30 days. It's outrageous.
That's awful.
All because of 2 little extensions of lace at the bottom of...
Hi, Tanya.
Anyway.
Charlene texted and said she will not be here. She's exhausted and going to sleep. And I said, self-care always should be number 1.
Who said that?
Charlene is going to bed.
Okay. Yes.
Well, we've also seen this platform get cray-cray, y'all, because remember Crafting with Corey put on a we were talking about it this weekend, when it's a sensational title, clickbait.
Yeah.
She got kicked off for 4 months, y'all. She had to start a whole brand new channel. And some of these big creators, that's their money. And hopefully someday it's going to be mine. Hi, Phyllis. So we this little love sign from the 5-quarter store. Look how thick that wood is. And we put slick stick in it. Hey, Phyllis and Gia, I went by Glass Mermaid on the way home because I was all by myself in my car because all the girls stayed down in Galveston to swim and go to Schlitterbahn today. And so I was coming home. It was right on the right hand side. I'm like, I need some more Slick Stick. So I said, hey, my friend said that you all have a craft room in here. And she goes, well, we do. I don't really, hey, Michelle, I really don't know what direction she's going to go with it. It doesn't sound like they've had them for quite a while. And I said, well, let me introduce myself and blah, blah, blah. I would be happy to, host a free one over here. And I said, also, my friends, we go to Dickinson once a month, and we would love to come here instead. And so she said, well, she said, I already have your information. I have your name and your address and everything and your phone number. So let me talk to her and I will get back to you. So.
And so did you buy anything else except the Slick Stick?
Yes. I'm going to have a big haul tomorrow. It's not a big haul. It's a pretty big haul. Because I stayed down in Dickens or Galveston, and I went to $2 Dollar Trees, a Ross, and then another Ross, and then talked to Dina, and she said, pull over to, right when she was saying it, it was that very next exit. She goes, pull over in Texas City and go to that Dollar Tree. That's where I always found your stuff when you couldn't find it. So it's right next to a Ross and a Target. So I didn't have time to jump on here because I got another story to tell you. So we're going to have that tomorrow.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah. So they have the whole line of Dixie Stick, the whole line of wax and paint and
Dixie Stick.
Dixie Belle.
Starting a whole new paint company.
Dixie Belle. And then the IOD molds. Oh. So yes. If Potter didn't announce it over on Michelle's, Amazon's last day today for Amazon Prime, and I think there is a deal on the little heat tool that
Nikaba.
that acts like a Cricut Joy. I hear it's a little heat press. Well, it's not a Cricut Joy. Take that back. It's the Cricut
mini heat press.
So I think it's on sale today. It's a cute color. It matches my room.
It is in your shop, so I'll just have a look.
And my bonus daughter went on there. My daughter went on there, and so they went through my link. I told them to copy paste the link and then put it into their notes. And so if you all don't support like the SPCA through Amazon, I would love for you to support me. You go under my link tree, go under the Amazon link and hold your finger, copy and paste it over to your notes section right on the front page of your phone. So then you have Amazon at a click, but you're using my link. Abby said, Mom, this link is for only the things in your shop. I said, incorrect. Because Potter said that is incorrect.
Yep.
So you just search for whatever. I said, you can buy computer, you can buy machinery, anything. Here I am just talking away, and we're supposed to be crafting. Hey, Yuta. She says, hi, Potter and everyone.
Hi, Yuta and everyone.
Any baby news? Yes. Baby is being induced. Well, baby is coming August 4th, if not beforehand. Corey is being induced August 4th, if the baby isn't here beforehand. So right now, do you see my sunburn? Right now, the baby's scheduled, July 30th. The due date is July 30th. And that week, he will be 9-4. And I think that's what Corey was. So she said, I think I better pack 2 outfits for I have a newborn size. It might be in 6 months already.
Oh my
That is
gosh, really?
the mini heat press. Thank you, Potter. So I don't have it with me. It's out in the dining room. I really love the Glass Mermaid. That could be dangerous. I know, Phyllis. I stay out of there, but I was down to my last little drags of Slick Stick. Okay, let's get busy.
Congratulations, Tonya. Tonya
What'd she
became a
do?
great aunt on July 8th. He weighed 8 14.
Aw, congratulations. This is my go-to for everything because I love it and it's universal. Love just isn't red and white and hot pink and whatever other colors for Valentine's Day. Love is love, and hopefully you are loving up on your significant other and telling him or her every day how blessed you are, even though on some days we don't feel that way. Monday, I did not feel that way toward my spouse or
But
my
you were
daughter.
okay.
Or my daughter. I poured myself a little coconut rum and a little tropical cranberry pineapple juice, and I was okay once I got down to Galveston.
Yep.
Because it was a big deal for me to.
Yes.
I've wanted
Have
it
a
for how long?
TV
Potter?
show. She
A
should
TV
know.
series. A TV series. I've wanted
Abby
it for
should
so long.
know. I
And
want to get with Abby and say, don't you remember that day? She in with teary eyes. She exclaimed, I want to be on TV. And there she was on TV.
there I was. But couldn't you put this off until Amy's family left? Amy
Oh
got
my
it.
God.
Amy didn't have a problem with it. Why did they?
It was only an hour.
Exactly. And as
Why
it turned
couldn't they
out,
put off going for an hour?
well, they could have checked in at 4. And so they headed down there because when I was on at 12 that day, thanks to Gia for catching that hour mistake, all their Wi-Fi interrupted my Wi-Fi on my phone. So I said, okay, everybody, it needs to be out by 3. And so they headed down to like a little tiki bar and had lunch and got the vacation started. And they
but
couldn't
they were
check
all
in
grumpy.
till 4.
Can't use
Yeah, they were pissing or they were raining on my parade, people. And I had Potter to talk to, God love her. And so they could check in at 4, but as it turned out, they couldn't get in there till 4:40 because the vacation property forgot to reset the lock, and so it didn't work. So here I am driving, and I do not text and drive. I do not. So I think Abby called me or Amy, one of the two, and said, the key isn't working. Well, all you women out there, you plan the vacation. Well, Gia is probably the exception. John is pretty awesome. So, but even when my kids were younger, I planned the vacation that took a couple days. And it always takes a couple days to find a really clean, and I read the reviews and how close it is to my parents' place and blah, blah, blah. Then when they were little, you had to pack your suitcase, their suitcase, snacks for the car, snacks for the airplane. It is overwhelming, y'all. So I'm like, okay, everybody is a growing adult here besides an 11-year-old, and she even is pretty self-sufficient.
Yep.
So go down and have fun. I'll be down in an hour after you.
Yes. But they couldn't make the key work.
So I had to pull over, call the thing, and then Amy said, we're in, or I said, I have a 30-minute wait on this line. And she said, we got through. What'd they do? Oh, they gave them another code for a hard key, like a realtor thing. And so they used an actual key to get in.
Right.
Y'all, I was going to do the ironing thing. I am so discombobulated that I just put it on. So let's use a little standing luck. So just give me some grace tonight, some peace, love, and happiness, and some grace. John plans, but I do all the baking. Abby knows how I do go overboard with the food situation. Oh, I'm not done yet. So when did they get here? Saturday. Saturday.
Yeah.
Late Saturday night. So then Sunday, I forget what we did for lunch, but
Didn't they go out and get pizza? They went out and got pizza, and you and Megan were crafting, and she didn't want to go with them, and then they brought the pizza back.
Oh,
and then
you are so right. My son-in-law loves the pizza at Double Days. It's a Philly steak pizza. Good memory.
Philly
So
cheesesteak.
that's what they did. Yes, Philly cheesesteak. And then they have the chocolate chip pizza and the cinnamon sugar pizza for dessert. So, did you think me and Megan got any of that? Negative.
No.
So, then they love my chicken mushroom balsamic dish. So, it's a pretty ordeal to make it because I'm making it for 7 people. And then I made these salad with raspberries and blueberries and strawberries and feta cheese. That was the side dish. So that was Sunday night. Monday, we were leaving. I had to do this. Did they go? I think Abby was saying, what are we doing for breakfast? I'm like, whatever you want to do for breakfast. Like, I'm out. What? And so I took down there.
Protein shake. Did you have a protein shake on the way down or something?
No, I made a chicken pot pie and I ate it. I just had a fork and I just kept eating it over like that. I love how that turned out. So I will be putting Mod Podge, but I'm going to let it dry a little bit. So I packed up the groceries. They took them. Or no. Abby says, well, that's silly. I think they left at 1. That's silly for all that food to sit in coolers with ice packs. Mom can bring it. I'm like, oh yeah, Mom can bring it. So I get off my show, my TV series at 3:45, and it's my goal. I'm like, I'm going to be out of here by 4 o'clock. So I run and get the ice pack.
You have to trudge out with all the food.
It was Calgon. I was like, get me to Galveston, get a drink in my hand, and I will be fine. But then Abby goes, before we left, she said, so what are we having for breakfast down there? I go, I'm packing the cereal and milk. And she said, like, no breakfast casserole? I go, I bought stuff to make here for breakfast casserole, but sure, everybody's on vacation, but let me cook. I'm sounding like a big martyr, aren't I? But it was so good. My son-in-law said, I want this recipe. I said, I make it every time I go crafting. It is 3 ingredients: sausage, Philly cream, and crescent roll. That is all.
It only took them 12 hours to break you down and have you completely compliant once again. And
I had a good cry right here by myself. I had a good cry.
But then you were happy
And
as Larry's doing their bidding. Yes, I'll make breakfast. I'll pack the car. I'll do this.
well, I kind of told that night I'm a big proponent, y'all. If you are upset with somebody and you don't address it and you just put it under the rug because you don't like confrontation, then that's on you, because you teach people how to treat you. I learned the hard way because I had a bad first marriage, one that I don't have to count for my Catholic annulment. But so I text my daughter before I took off to let her know how much she hurt my feelings. I am your biggest cheerleader in life. You couldn't be my biggest cheerleader in life at this moment. What did it hurt anybody? Nothing. You couldn't say, go get him, Mom. We'll be in chat.
Yeah.
So when we got down there, y'all, we're sitting in it's 111 degrees down here. But down there, because it's the Gulf of Mexico, the beach,
There's a
the
breeze.
winds, it was so enjoyable. We were outside and everybody goes, it's not hot out there. I go, if I'm not hot, it is not hot out here. It was so enjoyable. Abby said, okay, Dalen and Megan, come on, we're making dinner. What? I'm like, that's the Abby I love. That's the Abby I raised. Okay, another story.
Hang on, before you do that, I have to fill you in on everyone in chat. Can I just do that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, just so you know, Esther Mendieta said her granddaughter was being induced today, so she's excited. It will be her first great-grandchild.
Awesome.
And I think you knew that Michelle got here. Nancy's saying that her they were talking about the 8th, and Nancy was saying it's her birthday, and everyone's going yay. And then everyone said they like coconut rum with pineapple juice and
cranberry juice. I got something like from yummy. Continue.
And then Tonya says she loves coconut rum with pineapple, orange juice, and grenadine, known as a Malibu Sunrise. And then Cupcake arrived and said, hi, beauties and gentlemen.
Cupcake!
She's listening as she cleans. Laurie B.
British Columbia, y'all.
She is. That's why I needed to interrupt.
She does love her mama.
And Robin is saying, her TV series, everybody. She says normal talk, but then when she says TV series,
because I get excited.
Yeah, it's infectious. And Design and Vine says Tammy is a superstar. We bow at her feet. And then she said, you needed the rum after all that. Laurie B said, when my mum retired, she put all of her pots and pans in the lower cabinets, over cookbooks in the oven, and unplugged the stove. Told everyone they were on their own and very rarely cooked after that. Cupcake said, my sister laughed when the mum in Family Guy lost it one Christmas when her family loaded all Christmas decorating, cooking and baking onto her. She half destroyed the house screaming around. And then Gia says, way to go, Abigail. She does love her mum. And then Design and Vine says, go, Laurie's mum. I'm here for it. And now it's back to you with your next story. I filled in, and now everyone is.
So I put Mod Podge on, and I dried the Mod Podge onto the wooden heart. I did not paint it. It's natural wood, because this napkin from Mackenzie Child is cream anyway. So we are going to just tear around it.
And you're halfway already. And the next crafter is Little Treasures by Nancy,
Little Treasures by Nancy. Fabi is usually our 7 o'clock spot, and she has a family of 5 that she homeschools. And she is going on a little vacation. So she will be rejoining us August 4th when my baby might be here. And it's time Nancy's going to help out, and Robin is going to help out, and Andy Jones is going to help out. So that's awesome.
Voila. Just like that.
So tomorrow, I don't know when I'll be live. I don't have control of my life. Hello? Yes, thank you. So he's helping out. I have cream cauliflower, barbecue chicken strips, and mashed potatoes. So I said that my poor little pups have missed us so much. They're breaking through their doggy gates to come be with me. So, Daddy's yelling. So,
does Toffee want to be in there with you? She likes being on the craft desk.
So Bob took Corey to the airport. The husband, the dad, he left today, and the girls
go to work tomorrow.
He owns his own electrical business. It's a big business, so he was on the computer and on phone calls. So we knew we were gonna not have him for the entire week.
Right.
Oh, Bob just left her in here. You want to make a TV appearance? Come here. Yeah. Oh, she plays hard to get. When you go reach for her, she runs away. Then she comes back. She's just laying on the cool floor. So, oh gosh, I don't know what we were talking about. Oh, so when I got home, I started unloading my car, and the little girl, there's a little granddaughter that comes Monday through Wednesday to stay with her grandma diagonal from me, and she waits outside in this heat for Bob to go by every night. Can I have one of your dogs? Can I whatever one of your dogs? And Bob goes, no, but you can walk with us if you ask your grandma. So she came running over and she said, can I hug you? And I said, yes. You guys were gone too long. I missed those dogs. So I said, well, ask your mom or go ask your grandma if you can sit out here in the patio while I unload and you can hug the dogs. So it was the first time they saw me in 3 days. So the dogs were going nuts. But she said, they really miss me. They look how they're acting. They really miss me. And I said, yes, they did. So I said, I'll text your Gigi and see if you can stay over here or come inside and continue to pet him. And she goes, you got lots of stuff, lots of bags that got delivered on your porch. And I'd look over here every day. And I was telling my Gigi, I want to take those inside for them. And my Gigi said, we can't. They're not home. So she was so cute. So I'm going to do a rag bow with her. I don't know if it'll be this Monday or not. Don't know. Maybe so. I venture to say, don't tell her. And, I don't think Gigi is going to tell her until probably 20 minutes before, because it would be, are we going there yet? Are we going over there yet? So there's another little.
There's a little bit of the Gladys Kravitz in her as well.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a person after your own heart, looking out through the louvers. Oh, she's got another package on the porch. Who's that going by? Sound familiar?
So here's the new way I store my fabric, and or ribbon, and I think Gia stores it the same way. If you go over, well, you're on YouTube. If you stay on YouTube And we have a playlist. And Robin, Robin was going to be on there, but did I see a video from Robin?
Yes.
Tell me what
Robin's in
Robin did.
Robin did wood caddies.
Yes. Oh, you got to watch the whole playlist. I'm first because I was the host, but Robin has a I didn't even know that machine, not a router. What's the machine?
Saw.
Scroll saw. I didn't even know it cut wood like that. I don't know why I never thought it like that, but she made her own wood organizational bins in her desk drawers, and one of the desk drawers is so deep. I said, man, I'm jealous of that desk. All right, we're just making a very, very tiny little simple bow to cover that little hole. So the dogs start going nuts, and she said, the grandma Gigi said, send her home whenever you want, because trust me, she'll stay over there the whole day. And I had unpacking to do and stuff. So I said, I'll send her home in 15 minutes and we'll tell you. So I said, okay, you got 15 minutes to pet the dogs, and then you can walk them later when Dr. Bob walks them. And the doorbell rings right around 4 o'clock. I said, oh, that must be your Gigi. Well, we get to the front door and it's not. It's a neighbor that lives one cul-de-sac that way. And she used to be Bob's pharmaceutical rep for 20 something years. And back in the day when pharmaceutical could spoil the doctor, she would bring refreshments out to the green. The green was right outside her cul-de-sac, right the next cul-de-sac down. So she was knocking on the door, and she had a piece of paper and invited me to a prayer. Whoa. You can just do that real lightly so the ends don't fray. We are going to do a rosary Wednesday at 1. If Phyllis and Gia are listening, at 1 o'clock, next cul-de-sac over, and it is for world peace. Is that not beautiful? Okay, so we got that. So Potter asked, so let me finish this story, because sometimes I have 3 stories going on at once. So she came in and was talking, and our friends moved over to her cul-de-sac. We said, have you met our friends? Blah, blah, blah. And I told her about another group of friends. The people are moving 2 doors down from me. His mom also runs a prayer group, rosary, every Monday, and has for years and years. Well, this friend loves praying the rosary for world peace, for anything, and said, I would love to join. And she goes, I also heard, I think they drink some wine after the rosary. I go, probably. And she goes, well, I'm in. Count me in. I said, I need your email address. So she gave me her email address. I gave her mine, and I wrote craf-T Peep FBYT. And she said, like, what's that? I said, that stands for Facebook, YouTube. And she goes, okay, you got to tell me these things. I don't know these things. So, all right. I think that is a standalone little gift.
You have to remind her when it gets closer.
Remind
of the gathering.
Oh, Wednesday at 1. So, this has a little this little sticker from the 5-quarter store. Has a little lime green button, so that will look good on right there. So tonight's theme is peace, love, and happiness. And I've asked for some grace because I am a hot mess. The
So
conductor
you're
of Hot
doing
Mess Express.
love. Love.
What?
You're doing the love component.
I am doing the love component.
And peace is over there. I can see peace. There's
Yeah.
peace over there. And happiness is written all over your face.
Okay. I don't know how the Mackenzie child would do on here, but let's try it. And you're not supposed to say the BUR. Well, that might just be on over on the other channel.
BUR.
You're not supposed to say what you're going to do to the napkin. That's what somebody's told me. We're going to have a flame later. Potter doesn't like it, but we are.
I don't believe any of this stuff. You know that.
So Connie was still here, and she said, "So you're still doing the crafting?" I said, "Yeah." And she said, "Well, I haven't been to your house for so many years, and I thought I had the right house. And then I got to your front porch, and I knew it was your front porch because I have that USA on the reclaimed wood out there."
She
I
was
knew
like,
it was your front porch.
Crafts. I know.
So Bob said, "Yeah, almost everything you see around here, T probably made it." I said, "Well, B, do you remember? Connie gave me my first $600 and something check." And he goes, "Yeah, I do." And she said, "Yep, I run across that Tamiflu picture every now and then." Y'all, Abby was 3, maybe 4. Wait, 97, 98, 99, 2000. So she was 3. And she was on the floor playing, and I was up on the couch. And I was just thinking, what could I do for these next 2 years while she's not in school that I could earn a little money, keep myself busy, blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, I think I'm going to do some gift baskets. So load Abby up in the car, take her out to Garden Ridge Pottery. Remember Garden Ridge Potteries? They're now.
Well, I don't because I never lived there.
Home Goods, or they're called something now. So I collected like little trays, little baskets. I mean, some of the trays you can get in Dollar Tree now, but I think I spent $200 because before that, people were always telling me I was making like hodgepodge gifts for my friends, my family. I'd put little Czech mix in for my dad and his favorite beers and his favorite nuts and whatever. It was just a hodgepodge basket. So that was okay. Trying to craft and chalk at the same time is difficult sometimes, y'all. So got home. I did not have any shrink wrap. I didn't know what I was doing. So I think I just went into my pantry and got saran wrap and wrapped these baskets and put a pole bow on it. I'm almost positive that's what I did. And Connie calls me out of the blue. I knew her from my husband's office. And she goes, "Hey, you know everybody here. Do you know anybody that makes gift baskets?" I said, "Well, I think as of 2 hours ago, I do." She goes, "You want my business?" And I said, "Yes, I do." And she said,
Wow.
"All right." Yeah, she gave me a budget of I don't even remember. I made $600, but I got these little cappuccino mugs and put some Excelsior paper in it, and then put I have the when you're doing the checks, y'all, and you're doing a word up and down, you got to make sure that the checks are up and down, not wonky. And they were wonky. So I put a little cream of chicken noodle soup, a little get well thing. Y'all, she was the #1 salesman in Pfizer for three months straight or something like that. It was awesome. And then the laws changed or whatever, and you couldn't do that anymore.
Oh,
But it was a good gig while it lasted.
yeah. Did you stick free drugs in there too?
She did. I
So
wrapped
packets of Zoloft in there and stuff.
a package of Tamiflu.
Ah,
You have Tamiflu when you start to feel the flu-like symptoms. You take it within 72 hours, and you'll have better symptoms within 3. You'll feel better within 3 days instead of a week. So it shortens your symptoms.
oh,
But most of the time, you'd have to get a doctor's note. But this was from a pharmaceutical rep, so the doctors could give them out to their patients.
yeah. Little
That was so
samples.
fun.
Yeah. My doctors have always done that to me, given me lots
That's
of samples.
nice.
Yeah. Because especially if they start you on a new drug, some of them are really expensive.
Heck
So,
yeah. Okay, so you're going to cut a lot of that off of the back, or you'll have a lot of whatever comes off of. What am I thinking of, Potter? Ash. Ash
okay.
is the word.
Sorry. Sorry. I was too busy thinking about what Robin was saying as well. Because Robin's got a new scroll saw and it's a big one. And I've been meaning to say, did you see what Shay cut out? Her massive Alice in Wonderland.
Yes, and I try to comment down and post it. I love it.
Yes. It's so funny because even the saying that's on it could be read about, you know, it's like almost a comment on the idea of the scroll saw itself. So it was like, you know, if you dream it, anything is possible or something.
Aww.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cupcakes just written A****. Not knowing if we can say that word even. Robin says she made a space. She said the organization challenge really made her clean.
Yay!
I know, now it's just such a buzzword. Like Michelle showed us some new things that she's done today. I think Nancy was showing some extra things that she was doing as well yesterday that I saw.
Oh, Nancy was on Tuesday nights too? On Tuesday?
No. When was it? I don't know. Yeah, it was last night. They were on and I just caught the end of them. So it was Robin, Nancy and Jerry. I think they do a usual miniature craft and I didn't know, but they were on and I just caught the end of them before Michelle started on Facebook.
Yes, if you don't follow them on Facebook and YouTube, please do. Please do. All right, we're going to fire this baby up and see what happens. I think I can say that. You poke holes in the word to allow the this to eat.
We're on YouTube. You can say things. There's nothing wrong with
I can say anything I want.
You can say burn. You can say fire.
This girl is on fire.
Yes.
Let me get a better flame up in here. Let me get a better
says, here
flame.
we go with a fire engine sign. Robin says, 9 minutes.
It might be too. I try to go in through the back.
I think you need to hold it so that the flame is traveling vertically rather than to hold it up, hold the flame underneath it.
You know, I love this. I wanted to do the love sign, but I talked too much. So we had so much to catch up on in these
Yes.
3 days. Okay, I did not Mod Podge this good enough, so it ate away at the napkin. So I will be doing it over for y'all. I mean, it ate away bad.
It's so not just a rustic piece. It needs
Oh
to be a
no,
do-over piece.
yeah. I guess this wood, y'all, balsa wood and this kind of wood, it just soaks up your Mod Podge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we got 6 minutes, no problem. No problem. We're going to try to match it up to what we had on here. So my sister came down rode with my brother. So they came down for the day to get to see Amy and them. And then luckily they had a soccer shade thing, a little tent thing that they use at soccer games or the beach, I guess. So, because we didn't have one. So thank goodness Cindy let us use hers, because it would have been a hot, hot day without it. But I got out of the shade and went over and talked to my mom in the golf cart, and I knew it. I was going to get sunburnt, but I did it.
Yeah.
That's where my bullheadedness comes in.
Yep. But what could you do? They couldn't find the tent.
No, they did. They did have the tent. They had come
Oh.
over and with their golf cart, and then me and Dalen were talking to Mom on the golf cart. They went to go leave, and then I don't know. Somebody started up with a new story, so they didn't leave. And my shoulders were in the sun for probably about a half hour, and I don't get out in the sun very often because of my lymphedema. It's uncomfortable.
Yeah. I thought, for some reason, I thought you were still going to be down there. I didn't realize that you would be back home.
We were going to stay for another day, but Bob was going to have to bring Corey home anyway, and I couldn't find the email from the realtor company giving us 50% off if we stayed tonight. So, and I would have had to think about what I was going to take down there and take a craft down there, yada, yada, yada. So,
right.
Let's just go home.
4 minutes.
Okay.
Liz Sanabria has arrived and says, hello, crafty peep.
Hi, Liz. Cupcake, are you in our Discord? Can we call you afterwards? Potter,
She isn't
well,
our Discord,
we can't
but
call
for
you
some
afterwards.
reason-
We're going to be calling Nancy, or we're going to be going over to Nancy's channel, and then Christy's.
I haven't heard from Christy, so I hope she's all right.
Yeah, I think she should just send out a telegram and send her supporters to YouTube instead of her husband.
She's saying, sure, what time?
Um,
I'm gonna put your
this is
email in.
7
okay?
to 8, 8 to 9, 9 o'clock. Potter's putting in the email, so we will get you hooked up. This girl is on fire. Let's try this again. 2 minutes left, y'all. But please pray for peace in our world. Oh my gosh. Every single day you hear something crazier than the day before. This was not sticking, so I'm thinking, wait, do I have white paint? But I don't. I have Mod Podge, so stick. And if I have to come back and use a, you know what I have to use, a emery board, then we can just paint it if we have to. Let's see how this second
Oh my
time.
gosh.
What?
Cupcake says she has the best gospel peace song. We don't have any
Woo.
time. It's not Cat Stevens, is it? Peace Train. We've only got 1 minute, Cupcake. And we're on Nancy's.
We
So
can use the
sorry.
peace song anytime, so come on next Wednesday.
Yes. Come on next Wednesday and sing a peace song. Who knows? Next week it might be a peas theme. Sorry.
So this worked out better. All right, we're going to Little Treasures by Nancy. I love all of her miniatures. She has this dollhouse, y'all, that you just close your eyes and picture
you should see her library. Like, from last
Peace.
week, suddenly. Oh my
All
gosh.
right.
That's the direct link. You just have to click on that link and you are there.
All right. Thank you, everybody.
We'll
Hit the likes
there.
before you leave me. I need 15 likes. There's 15 eyes in here. And then
there was 17, some left. Hello.
17 likes. Then all you have to do is hit on the CCC link and let's go support Little Treasures by Nancy. Thank you, Potterland, and we'll talk to you later, Cupcake.
Bye.
Until we see each other again, stay crafty, sweet peeps. Bye.
Hugs.